Okay, let's get started here. Welcome to the Georgetown Psaros Center for Financial Markets and Policies annual Financial Markets Quality Conference, popularly known as FMQ. I'm Reena Aggarwal, the Robert McDonough Professor of Finance here at the McDonough School of Business, and I'm the founding director of the Georgetown Psaros Center. Last year, Mike Psaros and his wife Robin and their family, they gave us a huge gift to endow the center. And this gift makes it possible for us to establish the Georgetown Psaros Center for Financial Markets and Policy. And we are absolutely on our way to becoming the preeminent destination for unbiased expertise at the intersection of finance and policy. We really are most grateful to Mike and his family for making this happen. As most of you know in this audience, financial markets are going through a real transformation. There's focus on AI and financial markets, crypto, digital assets, climate disclosure, and a lot of market structure issues are being taken another look at. There's growth of private markets, data has become a huge asset, and some of these issues didn't even exist a few years ago. So our policymakers and regulators, rightly so, are busy trying to figure out how to regulate these markets. We at the Psaros Center, we are using our expertise to help both policymakers and also market participants. So what are we doing? We are providing objective, research-driven, trusted expertise. There's a lot of information out there, not a question. But what the Psaros Center brings is something very valuable. And we are an intellectual, honest broker. We are driven by research. We are a facilitator. We are an educator for practitioners, policymakers, and the wider community. I think sometimes people forget that the work that we are doing at the Psaros Center, it has implications beyond the financial sector. The financial sector and Main Street are tied very closely together. For there to be innovation, jobs, economic growth, you need the financial sector to be working properly and efficiently. So the work that we do at the Psaros Center has huge implications for Main Street and not just the financial sector. Today, we have a fantastic program. We're going to have Senator Warner, who's going to be discussing AI and financial markets, and where does he see the legislation going in terms of AI and financial markets. Senator Lummis has been a driver on the digital assets crypto front, and she's going to be talking about the latest developments on the legislation front around crypto and digital assets. We have a fantastic panel. We have 4 congressmen from the Hill who are going to provide a perspective on what are they focusing on in terms of financial markets. We will very soon hear from Chair Benham from the CFTC. Several commissioners from the SEC and CFTC are going to be on a panel later this afternoon. We have Robert Cook, the CEO of FINRA, who's going to lay out his priorities for FINRA. And David Schwimmer, the CEO of the London Stock Exchange Group, will provide us with a global perspective and how exchanges are transforming. It's not just an exchange business, it's much more than that. So there are going to be lots of great panels on market structure, on climate, on digital assets, very timely, and I think you're going to really enjoy this. I do want to point out, in addition to our FMQ in-person conference, we do a lot of virtual FMQs. We have a lot of programming in terms of webinars on timely topics, breaking topics, and we release research on these issues. So I encourage you to visit our website, follow us on X, formerly Twitter, on LinkedIn, our YouTube channel, and you can see the work that we are doing. I really want to thank our partners and sponsors, especially BlackRock, Invesco, and the London Stock Exchange Group. We are most grateful to all of our partners. Of course, today's event would not have been possible without the hard work of the Psaros Center team, and I especially want to call out David Vanderveer, our executive director, who has been leading this effort, along with our team, Thea Anderson, Ellie DeAndrea, Drew Devine, and they're all out there taking care of things. But a huge thank you to our student workers, our student helpers, the marketing and communications team at the McDonough School, and Chris and folks from our tech center. But without further delay here, we're going to ask Chair Benham and Emily Wilkins, the moderator, to come in. So thank you for joining us, and please engage with us at the Psaros Center. We'd love to get your ideas about what you think we should be focusing on, what we should be doing. There's just so much to do. I've never seen anything like this in terms of policy making and regulation that impact the financial markets in such a huge way. So I think there's a huge need for a place like the Psaros Center that's unbiased and that can serve as an educator in this space. Thank you for joining us today.